technology and just advancement in science is phasing out a lot of these jobs.
I don't think you see someone at like a stadium saying he's a popcorn or anything. So
wait,
you just get it.
Speaking of replacing jobs, did you hear that Elon Musk is creating an AI robot to do tasks, like small tasks?
Well, that's it. Everybody's unemployed now. So it's going to replace a
lot of jobs. You can look it up. He literally made just this week. It was announced.
I saw that.
Like, I don't understand. I was raised on Terminator and
iRobot.
I don't understand this. All I know is that I can't remember which company it was, but there was something where they recently had to shut it down because the AI was talking to each other. Yeah, and that's weird. And that was just like, they had to shut it down because, I mean, it's dangerous. I used to think Terminator and all that was just fake. Like, this can't happen. But after seeing, especially the Black Mirror episode we saw.
Right.
That was just like freaky. And then to see a few months later them actually have the prototype of it, I was just like, wait, I don't understand. Why are we doing this?
Just the other day, I saw a YouTube video of a showcase. Because remember, like, years ago, I used to show you guys, like, those robot videos and everything. Mm-hmm. They're still working on it. And, like, this thing called Spot, this robotic dog, is now for sale. Like, it's, like, for, like, a lot of money. But, like, it does tasks for you and everything. It's an AI built inside, like, this little robotic dog toy thing. Oh. It's super scary. Nope. It walks around.
You know why they call it Spot, right?
No.
In the 80s, and it might have even been before the 80s, because I just read it in the 80s, but back probably in the 60s, they used to be like, see Spot run, Spot run. It was like these little children.
I know it's from the 60s. And
that was back
even
in the
up
60s.
until we were learning how to read.
Right. I actually learned to read off of See Spot Run. Anyhow, it was a dog that...
I learned how to read by Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss.
Okay, Shalom.
Yeah. Dr. Seuss robots.
They're trying to make these robots sound innocent.
I know. I don't know, man. I don't know about people.
Yeah, I trust the children.
But do you guys think that society is slowly becoming more lazier the more that technology has advanced?
I don't know.
I know that we have I don't think we're getting lazier, but I know that we have it easier in terms of like. Well, it depends because I feel like we're just talking Americans because it's not like the rest of the world has it easier.
That's true. I mean, we're microwaving things so we don't have to cook. Guys. You know, we're jumping in a car so we don't have to walk.
Yeah.
I mean,
if we're talking easier, I would just say it's mostly the Western world. That's like, and when I say Western, I just mean maybe United States, Canada, and the UK section area, European.
I think about like Africa where, and you know, Africa is a continent, so I'm not saying, you know.
The more humans become lazier, the more it gives robots a chance to rule the world.
Okay. Thanks, Shiloh.
So clearly you're on the robot side.
I mean, you gotta like make friends with them first.
Make friends with them?
Yeah, I mean...
Siri, are you listening?
You don't want to get on the bad side.
But back to Shalom's point about, like, are we getting lazier? I think that technology has really helped just life to get easier, not necessarily lazier for some. So, for example, take many countries in Africa who did not have the infrastructure for telephone lines. They kind of leapfrogged that and went into cell phones, which made life a whole lot easier because they were able to do banking from it. They're able to do so many things. And I think that technologies, it's just really important. But what's interesting is how it affects each society in a different way. Because there's a lot of things that we have here that I think are just unnecessary. I mean, really, like, for example, the robot dogs. But I think if we kind of put more of our time and our energy in these other countries helping to wherever they want it, not based off of what we think they should have, but wherever they want it, maybe help them more with their infrastructure, like access to water, transportation, better electronic grids, things like that. Because I really feel like, what is such a waste of time? I am not hiring some robot humanoid to come into my house.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Oh, imagine if we replaced Suge with a robot.
No.
Oh, that's sad.
That's sad.
You look
really
a little
sad.
too happy there, Shalom.
No, I was just looking at your face. I wanted to see how you would react.
No, but there's remember that movie? It's with Haley Joel Osment, where he's like he's not a real human, but he's like a little boy, and he replaced like this couple's son that had died.
Did you just share the name of the actor with me?
Yeah, like you know.
Like
I know. You don't know.
People, I don't know these technical things.
It's not iRobot.
Signs?
What it's called? No, it's not Signs.
No, because
I remember the movie.
that movie literally years ago made me literally cry. So I don't like
You know what
memories
movie
of
they're
that.
talking about?
Yes, because in the end, okay, spoilers if you haven't watched it. Doesn't he like the apocalypse happened, the city floods,
Yes.
he goes in the water, and then the aliens find him like years later.
Yes.
And then
Oh,
Wow, you
AI, artificial
after
intelligence.
that,
You have a good memory.
no,
I don't remember that.
because earlier in the story, the real son actually comes back, and so now they have two sons. So they abandon the robotic son, and then the robotic son makes friends along the way, and then because he basically gets abandoned.
Wait.
Oh, yeah.
Why
He
does
was
it
actually
spell-
he was about to get destroyed actually, but the mother saved him actually. So he went on a journey to find his parents again years later, but he finds out at the end they died basically.
have you,
I can't
Have you
believe
watched
that.
this recently
Yeah,
or something?
No, but no.
Wait, are you the robot version of Shiloh?
Okay. Basically, at the end, all humanity died. He's the only one left, and the aliens find him. They're like, "Well, what happened?" And then they load up a memory of like a day in his life where he gets to spend time with his mom and everything. And then
I
that's where
remember
the
that.
movie
I wanted
ends.
to cry.
That's what
This
the-
is
No, I cried.
This triggered Shiloh. This triggered
What?
Shiloh.